So. So, wir sind am Bamba Club angekommen. Dann schauen wir mal rein.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Der trinkt sich ein und ich darf die Arbeit machen. Schauen wir uns erstmal ein bisschen um. Vielleicht gibt es hier noch was Interessantes zu entdecken. Ein Zigarettenautomat, so das ausschaut.
You going to pay for that? In the house, officer.
That's the spirit.
Don't think this is
another.
anything.
Claim ticket.
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He treats me nice.
So, Hibiskusblüte hat er im Knopfloch. Ach, da.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Schluckt ein wenig. Guckt ein wenig.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Das ist ja schon mal ganz gut, wenn er die Nummer hat.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Stopp.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
So, dann mal gucken, ob es hier noch was Interessantes gibt. Aber ich glaube,
Hey, honey, what time did you get off waiting table?
wir sollten erstmal ein Telefon aufsuchen.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
So, hoffentlich fragt immer noch der Autonummer noch.
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
So. Dann fahren wir mal.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Ach, da ist das Auto.
I'm stumped.
You got her
Ideas?
address? You gotta try to find next of kin
Na,
somewhere.
wieso will der jetzt nicht?
Go.
Jetzt. Ja, wir fahren zum Mordopfer. Jetzt gucken wir mal auf der Karte. Karte oder... da sind wir. Ach du Scheiße, das ist schon... da ist er... Schon wieder am anderen Ende. Hier ist hin und her. Rum und um. Ja, fahrt halt.
Now breathe, damn it.
Kommt 2 Meter gefahren, die ersten Bullen schon wieder drin.
Slow and steady, come on.
Also das Auto ist eine Katastrophe. Ich habe mich über das letzte Auto beschwert, aber das ist der Hammer, das Ding. Dann fahr halt weiter.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Hey, come on! Oh my
Voll in die Straßensperre rein.
Worse than I could ever have imagined.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and
Hier
Olive.
los?
211 in progress and shots fired.
Überall Straßensperren.
Identify.
So. Vorne müssen wir links und dann gleich wieder rechts. Eine Huperei. So. Ja, ihr Trottel, ey.
Calm down!
So, jetzt haben wir es aber bald geschafft. fährt man auch noch rein. Das waren mal Nebenstrecken, das hat ja keinen Sinn. So, auf der anderen Seite, glaube ich. Ja. Dann schauen wir mal, was wir in dem Wohnsitz vorfinden. Habe ich schon mal erwähnt, ich mag die amerikanischen Häuser nicht. Das schaut alles immer so runtergerutscht aus. So.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Das geht doch bestimmt gut aus, wenn der da hinten allein drum schlappt. Aber die Fenster können auch mal wieder gestrichen. Oh, ah. Ich leg schon mal die Fingerchen auf die Tastatur, weil ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass da sich einer noch drin befindet.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Doch keiner mehr da gewesen. Neues von unserem Doktor. Familie stirbt feuertot. Polizei sagt. Was?
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Der Doktor, der hält sich eine schöne kleine Verbrecherarmee, glaube ich, in seiner Klinik. So. Was ist denn hier noch? Hier schaut's ja auch wild aus. Ein Damenschuh.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Was war denn eigentlich für eine Schuhgröße am Tatort? Ach, 41. Abdrücke Handschuhe. Ach, das waren Handschuhe. So.
Nope.
Schon wieder das komische Zeug. Was sind das? Das ist Erdnussbutter oder was? Oder ist das Schnaps?
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Ist auch nichts.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Überall Bierflaschen. Ey. Apartment Huntley Drive.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Bevor ich den Nachbarn befrage, schaue ich mir das noch ein bisschen an, weil...
Badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Tiffany.
The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Vielleicht doch Raubmord? Wegen einem einzelnen Ring.
Circumstantial.
Die Haarbürsten, die haben nie was zu sagen. Das ist ja nicht zum ersten Mal, dass ich da vorbei. Was schaut's denn hier aus? Heieiei. Wie bei den Hottentotten.
Probably nothing.
Ach, ein Föhn soll das sein. Ich denke, was ist denn das für ein Ding? Gut. Das war hier. Da... Geht's da rein? Nö. Ja, dann... Halt, hier war ich noch nicht, oder?
Optimistic, Cole.
War ich hier schon? Nö. Aber da war anscheinend auch nix. Gut. So, Nachbarn befragen. Das ist wahrscheinlich da drüben, nehme ich mal an, weil da ist so ein blauer Punkt. Hallo, Lady. Ich hätte mal
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
eine Frage.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan.
Ach du Scheiße,
I've known
der.
Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Schönes kleines Auto. Kann man das eigentlich mitnehmen? Nö, scheint nicht so. Leider. Gut, dann könnten wir jetzt das Apartment aufsuchen.
It's a cop from the newspaper.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
I want to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice.
So. Wo müssen wir da hin? Nicht schon wieder hier, quer durch die... Okay, da können wir geradeaus fahren, dann fahren wir geradeaus und links. Das müsste gehen. Müssen wir irgendwann mal rechts abbiegen, die zweite. Also geradeaus und links. Und das Auto ist
Jacob
wieder
Henry
schön
had a violent
repariert.
argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserves it. Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th.
Geradeaus müssen wir noch.
Any Central Unit identify.
Fahren wir wieder Nebenstraße, ist schön ruhig gelegen. Ey! Was bist du für ein Wahnsinniger? Halt, falsche Straße, es war Gatten. Jetzt geht's aber noch gut. Mist, ey, jetzt müsste da irgendwie rüberkommen. Kommen wir da hinten durch? Okay. Dann müssen wir Retour fahren. Ups. Schade, dass man nicht... Oh ja, jetzt flippt man nicht aus. Ihr müsst mich ja mittlerweile kennen, welche hier rumdüs. Was macht ihr hier? So, da muss irgendwas sein.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. Follow my lead.
Ja, wieso haben wir schon wieder die Knarren in der Hand? Willst du doch nicht über den Haufen schießen?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Da ist ein Zettel. Haha.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Was ist los?
I'll be
Thanks
back
for...
any moment. Just sit down.
Danke für das Angebot, Sie mir etwas wegen meiner
The
Frau
oldest
unternehmen.
problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
So, wie schaut's denn hier aus? Was hat denn der für eine Schuhgröße? 11 ist 45. Dann fällt er schon mal für die Damenschuhe flach. Und natürlich auch für die Herrenschuhe, die am Tatort waren. Gut. Da ist nix. Was ist da hinten? Wandschrank oder was soll das sein? Zweite Tür. Nix. Auch nix. Auch nix. Hallo? Nein! Hallo? Oh, jetzt hab ich gedacht, ich häng da fest. Baseballschläger?
I don't think so.
Nö. Da kann man keinen damit erschlagen, oder was? Komisch.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Alkoholism, Illness. Alkoholkrankheit. Also der Zettel, mich würde es nicht wundern, wenn dieser komische Arzt wieder seinen Finger im Spiel hätte, der da ab und zu mal eingeblendet wird über die Zeitung.
Maybe. No.
Ach, Schraubendreher, nix. Ich würde sagen, wir reden mal mit dem. So.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Das ist auch die Wahrheit, weil die Nachbarin, die hat es ja bestätigt.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Mordmotiv.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Na, der lügt doch.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bamba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it.
Das bestätigt sich mit der Aussage von
I'm
dem
gonna have to live with that.
Mann in der Bar und dem Barkeeper.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
Das könnte
You
auch
want to
stimmen.
back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Die Notiz.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
You was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're not being rational.
Ja, das werden wir dann schon sehen, ob's du. knapp, ey.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Telefon. Wo ist denn das Telefon? Das Telefon. Ach, da ist es doch.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
The
Steckschlüsselgriff.
cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
So. Und wie die Polizei von LA gegen den Herrn Mendes vorgeht, das erfahrt ihr im nächsten Teil. Danke, tschüss, danke fürs Zuschauen und tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Macht's gut.